I finally have enough pokes for my 300 sub special. Thanks guys, thanks a lot, really, yeah. Anyway, we've got a battle and it's against SunyFireCute for my 300 sub special. It is also a 300 sub special, but if you look at the channel now, he has over 600. Someone explain that phenomenon to me right now. Anyway, I'm gonna switch out my Dugtrio into my Fatality because it's a water type, and I was paranoid that it had Sash and the fact that my attacks won't kill it, which is why I switched. Unfortunately, I switched right into a Torment and a Taunt, which makes my Wormadam completely useless, almost. Now, I go for the Gyro Ball because I know that Sharpedos have base 95 speed and I know this thing is slow as hell, so it still doesn't do anything, and I've obviously got to switch because I'm tormented and taunted. Now, I'm just gonna go to my Frostlet, given to me by Frostlet, hahaha, as if that needed any explanation. But due to the fact that I intimidated it, and along the fact that it's a novelty set, I'm thinking I can stay in for one turn and go for an attack. Unfortunately, he does go for the Hypnosis, which means my Frostlet is gonna be asleep for the rest of the match, I think. Anyway, I'm just gonna go to my Damocus, given to me by you-know-who, and I'm thinking, shit, he's gonna have either Shadow Sneak or Psycho Cut. Either way, I can go for the Hypnosis, because if he goes for the Psycho Cut, I can outspeed and he'll die, and if he goes for the Shadow Sneak, I'll survive it, and then I'll just go for the Destiny Bond, so that he can't KO me the next turn. So at least I get to take out the sub, but he doesn't have either of those, and he only has Ice Punch, which is a 3 KO, which means I can break his sub and kill this stupid Galley all at once while getting my Select Berry boost. Suck on that! So Damocus, given to me by Pyopa, in case you haven't really realized, is doing very well, but out comes a Glaceon, which is just uncalled for, and I'm just gonna go for an Endure, see what he wants to do, but he goes for the Ice Beam, which doesn't really help me much, so now I really have to go for the Destiny Bomb, because I know Shadow Ball won't kill because it's a Glaceon. The sadness, the sadness. And the Glaceon has such a nice name too. I mean, oh, my heart has been stabbed right through. So I know she's gonna predict my Dugtrio switching, which is why I predicted a Sharpedo switching, which is why I sent in my Ice Venom, which is, by the way, Pokeseth personally by yours truly, because the person who gave me the set didn't really have the actual poke, so I kinda have to save it myself. So now I go for the Focus Punch, and I know that I should be making some kind of Falcon Punch joke, but sorry, I'm not into that kind of thing. And I know that Sub Punch Revolt isn't an entirely new concept, amazing, but hey, I didn't have a choice because my subscribers just love me. Anyway, out comes this stupid Luxray, and I'm just gonna go for the Night Slash because it's the best thing I can do after I've been tormented. And now that I know that my Ice Punch isn't really gonna do anything, I'm just gonna switch out my Ice Venom and go to my Dugtrio. Hopefully she doesn't predict my switch to that, and now I can totally own it in the up this ass with an Earth Power, Choice Specs Earth Power, Banzai. Anyway, down goes that thing, and she's really thinking about this, and out comes her own Dugtrio, which is, I'm like, wow, really? People really have that many Dugtrio sets? And she goes for the Substitute, and I'm like, joy, it's gonna have a Pinch Berry, I just know it, I'm gonna get swept by a Dugtrio, joy. So she goes for another sub, I break the sub, blah blah yada, you can see what's going on, it's really not that eventful. And I win the speed time for the third time, which is the best time because now that it's at half health, I can KO it, which is just yay. So even though I lost 2 speed ties, it turned out to be best for me, and this Typhlosion isn't going to survive a Spec Step Earth Power to the face, so it's gonna die, and I'm gonna win 5-0. And she's like, no, X-Square, I don't want to lose to you because I'm a sore loser, battle me again. So I'm like, fine, same teams, blah 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 yada, and same leads. Except this time I actually stay in because I'm actually skeptical about the fact that the Sharpedo can actually attack me, seeing that it didn't really go for an offensive move during our first battle. So I'm just gonna go for the struggle to kill off that day after my first Earth Power doesn't even bring it down to its Sash, which it apparently had. So So now she's gonna send in her Typhlosion, not knowing that I can use Earth Power this turn cause she's retarded. X Square, you're so mean. I know, thank you. I love talking to myself. She's gonna send out this Typhlosion and promptly die to the same Earth Power again. Typhlosion, you fail. This is probably why Smoggle put it into NU, because it fails, you know. So she's gonna go for a substitute. She's gonna win a speed tie again, so the ratio is now like what? 3 to 1. And my struggle doesn't even break the freaking substitute. Like, can you even think of a non-electric attack that can't even do 1/4 damage to a freaking Dugtrio? Like, seriously, man. I know it's struggle, but I should have done a lot more, and I mean a lot more. So I know that Earthquake is neutral on my Fatality, and that I resist Sucker Punch. So, and I also know that that stupid thing is a lot faster than me, which is why I know that my Gyro Ball is really gonna hurt. Which is why I predicted a switch and went for the Toxic. Unfortunately, she's a douche and she doesn't switch because she doesn't know that this is a war that she can't win because she's a douche. Now I'm just gonna go for more Gyro Balls, breaking that stupid thing up, blah 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 yada. It's a very boring Star War whenever that stupid Dugtrio is out, which is not a statement you'll hear all the time. So now that she goes for a substitute and gets a Light Chi boost, I'm thinking, ha! I can shut you down in a matter of 2 turns. So I know she's gonna go for Earthquake, which is why I go for the Endure to get my my Custard Berry. Unfortunately for her, she doesn't know that I have a Custard Berry and I can KO that stupid Dugtrio. Up your face, boy! Yo, Fatality is Fatality. I know that's a lame saying, but whatever. Out comes this stupid Glaceon again, and she's gonna wish, and I'm like, thank you for allowing me to bring you down to 1 HP, but she's gonna kill me, which is nice, I guess, because it's a Glaceon killing something, and Glaceon killing something is always nice to see. Except that Glaceon is on the other side of the field, but will you please ignore that fact? So I'm gonna send out my Frostlet because it didn't really get to do anything in our last battle, so I think I'll just let it do something. So yeah. Really guys, I mean like really, just stop using Glaceon against me, man. Like I am running out of sad songs to play, and the fact that my heart is already in pieces and it's already jet black in color. So out comes this stupid thing. I figure, hey, this hidden power is ground because it's a Frostlet, and it turned out to be electric, and I just remembered, oh shit. I remember Frostlet told me that this thing had HP electric for the Gyarados, and I died to a crit. Although I do get the burn on it, which kinda makes up for it, I suppose. Yeah, it definitely makes up for it because I hit 2 Fire Blast and I got the burn, so I guess I can't really complain. Anyway, out comes Damocus, which Shadow Balls it did, and Damocus is really ripping her team apart. So out comes this stupid thing. I know that at this point it's pretty much GG because I can Shadow Ball it off a base 130 special attack, base 80 power moves, and stab, super effective shit, and it doesn't KO because it's not a Glaceon. Like seriously, man, I was actually anticipating for someone to give me a Glaceon, and X-Quest special without a Glaceon. So I thought to myself, there's no way she's gonna use Focus Punch on my switch in, and I know that my Weavile can wall it, except she does go for the Focus Punch and kills my Weavile. And of course my Fearow given to me by AA Amazing, hence the lack of a nickname, and I drew Packet Bid. So that's a good game, and goodbye people. Thanks for all your support, and I mean, yeah, really man, all of your support is just so overwhelming. Okay, goodbye.